Okay. Ooh. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Um. Oh, let me make sure my microphone's working. Testing, testing, testing. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So before we begin, we have Amanda on the list already. Before we begin, um, I want to talk about the importance of the full moon, and I want to talk about specifically the importance of this full moon. All right, this full moon, well, the full moon period. The difference between the full moon and the new moon is that the full moon is full, right? It is about release. All right. Once you're full, if you want to get on the list, I have my Cash App right there on the screen. Once you are full, okay, it's time for you to let go. So always think full equals release. All right. So the full moon is always about, hey, soul trinkets, is always about releasing negativity, releasing old habits, releasing things, not just negativity, but releasing things that don't serve you anymore. Okay. It's always about release. The new moon is always about newness, right? What is something new you are wanting to bring forth? So you do a lot of manifestations when it comes to the new moon. All right. A lot of manifestations. Okay. That's always the principle. So this particular full moon is a full moon in Pisces, right? In the midst of this Virgo season. So when you got this full moon in Pisces, hey, Lanika, hey. When you got this full moon in Pisces, this makes us extra sensitive to energy, period. We are hypersensitive. Our emotions are high. Our intuition is also high. Our spiritual nature is also very high. And there's a lot of emotions that have to be brought up and dealt with and thus released. Okay? It has to be brought up, dealt with, and thus released. Hey, Larry. All right. And so you may find that in this particular time, there's a lot of old stuff coming up. And I think we did a weekly reading a while ago where the spirit was talking about that. In the Patreon, we did a weekly reading where the spirit was talking about being prepared for stuff to surface. All right. Come back to the top, come back to the front. All right. So we want to be very mindful about that. So that's why you may be experiencing past relationships coming up, past thoughts and things coming up, things that you thought you was already done with and over with coming back up, those emotions and things coming back up. All right. And so the purpose of this full moon reading, hey, Nikki, hey, Chris. Chris, you changed your username? Come on, In Her Own by Chris. Wait a minute, Chris. Chris, are you following the spirit's instructions? That sounds like a business. All right. And so the purpose of this full moon readings is to bring about, ask the spirit to bring forth what it is that you need to release, right? And we're going to do that through, of course, channeled messages, but also messages from the moon, from the energy of the moon. Not that the moon is actually talking, because then I would be in what? Spiritual psychosis. But the energy of the moon representing femininity, divine feminine energy, representing intuition, representing the womb center, the sacral center. All right. We get a message from the moon. All right. Some clarifiers if we need to, and then some crystals. Now, Even though you may not have those crystals today, you can get the crystals. All right. And if you do have these crystals today, then you can use them. But you can just get them and work with it, because just because today is the day where you want to release don't mean that you can't continue to release. All right. Because this is also not a one and done thing. So the crystals that come up are crystals that you can continue to work with. Hey, Lilo. Hey, Tia. All right. So we got that understood. Very good. So far on my list, I got Amanda, Shalita, Nikki, and Shanika. All right. Hey, Nicole. All right. Hey, lovely butterfly. We're going to start with Amanda. Thanks for the explanation. Okay, good. So remember the differences. Full moon equals release. New moon equals manifestation equals newness. All right. So that's what we're focusing on today. Let me say my prayers and we'll get started. All right. All right. Here we go. Okay. Here we go, Amanda. So before we get the message from the moon here, the spirit kept showing me you kind of looking out of a window, closing the window, locking it, and looking out the window, right? And it was giving me this kind of energy of watching other people do the types of things that you want to do. And so almost this perspective of you having is for Tia. Oh, it's for Tia. Okay, got you, Lilo. Almost you having put these sort of limitations on yourself, or beliefs that that's not for me anymore, or time has passed, I can't really go for those things. The spirit wants you to lift up and release all types of limitations that you have put on yourself, by way of your age, by way of your status, by way of where you are in life. Release those limitations, because listen, there was a woman, there was a lady in Black Panther. She was like 80 something years old, and she had always wanted to be an actor, baby, and she ended up in the Black Panther 1 and 2. Okay. So, and that's just everybody. We have this concept of time running out, and that we can only do certain things and work within limitations. The spirit is calling forth here that you release that. All right. Let's get some messages from the moon for you. Any way that you've been limiting yourself, listen, Amanda, I feel like those people that say I can't make it up, honey. But when I tell you I can't make it up, the card that came out of here is Waxing Crescent Moon. All right. And literally, I'll put it on here so you can watch the playback. It literally says, have faith in your dreams. So that's how I know it's true. This moon energy, we're gonna release all of those, all the ways in which we're trying to say this is our boundary, or this is our parameter. We can't move beyond this. The lie detector has come to determine that is a lie. All right. Hey, Michelle. Hey. All right. Have faith in your dreams. Lean into that. Remove those parameters surrounding the dreams. All right. All right. And in addition to that, we got the full moon in Aquarius showing up here. All right. So with the full moon in Aquarius showing up, let me show this here. With the full moon in Aquarius coming up, this is coming to speak to literally showing the world the real you. I'm telling you, this is speaking about these limitations. And all the ways that you limit yourself, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. When I told you how they showed me you looking out the window here, looking at other people accomplish things, do stuff, you're like, If it was like 15 years ago, I'll probably go ahead and do it. No. Now is the time. So strive through that. Put yourself back into focus here. All right. Put yourself back into focus. So that's a part of what I want. And put this here. Surrender to divine. Full moon, literally the full moon comes up here. All right. So tonight, when we do the full moon ritual on here, get your petition in, or you can do it yourself. Just be here in the energy and focus on removing all of those boundaries and all of those limitations, because that's exactly it. Spirit, source, God, I am interested, open to, willing to become my greatest potential. Hey, Kay. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm working, but listening. Okay. I got you. Hey, Serene. Serene became, honey, a homeowner in the lighthouse. Go off, Serene. I'm tired of these cards busting me upside the head. They do me so bad. Okay. So, crystals you need to get. Crystal Praise. Remember, you can go to my YouTube and look at the playback. Crystal Praise. Right? So you can get the names. Crystal Praise is a crystal that helps you to receive. Right? So all the stuff that you're trying to call in, this Crystal Praise is going to help to bring forth all of those, all that prosperity, all that abundance. We also have Pink Opal here. Pink Opal is be kind to yourself. All right. Pink Opal helps you with that self-love work, believing that you're worth the risk. Okay. And then we want you to get some sunstone. Sunstone. Sunstone helps you to take pleasure in the things that you do, right? So to bring back that joy back. Pursue the dreams. I look forward to seeing it be successful. And let me tell you, everybody that I said that about, it has not rendered void yet. All of this, yes, this is all sacral chakra. Yeah, Pink Opal, Sunstone, Crystal Praise is more so, yeah, but that's all sacral energy, honestly, because it's about abundance and birthing. All right, Manda. Alexa, play Believe in Yourself. Woo, you've been telling me about that. Yes. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting to message Taisha. This what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Let me set a reminder for myself on my computer. Dear God. And then for Camille, I got a message. Camille. Ah! Okay. Let's continue here. Yes. Camille. And Camille, no, ain't nothing. Let me tell you something. Camille, ain't nothing I said that the Spirit told me was going to be positive has returned void yet. Camille, is there a lie being told? Is there a lie? Is there a lie being told? So when I be trying to tell y'all to believe in yourself, believe in yourself. Okay? Please believe in yourself. Okay? Shalita for Tia. Okay, so now we're on Tia. Okay? Tari Brundage. I got you. So on my list, I'm doing Tia right now. Then I got Nikki. Then I got Shanika. Then I got a real one. Tyree. Got you. Okay. Come on. He is on point. Thank you. I'm trying to tell the people. All right. So let me see Tia. Tia, you here, Tia? I saw you in the comments, boo, earlier. But let me know if you're still on here, because you know it'd be delayed, it'd be all types of stuff going on. Y'all let me know if y'all see Tia. I think she's on YouTube. Y'all know how YouTube do you. YouTube have you way in the yonder day, way back. Okay. I'm very happy. Lilo said, I'm calling her behind. Okay, call her, Lilo. Lilo said, hold on, let me call her. So while that's happening, I'm finishing up my last juice, my juice batch. This is what I do, all right? I eat in the rising. Today I had some vegan I'm here. Sorry, was on YouTube and got behind. Okay. I see you, Tia. I was on I had some vegan nuggets from what do you call that? I forget the name of them. They were vegan nuggets, that's all I know. Vegan nuggets, but they were like mandarin orange, so they had like a mandarin orange like type of sauce or whatever. So what I did real quick, I got you, Tia. What I did real quick was I made me some rice, right? I made me some wild rice, and I seasoned that wild rice up, honey, with some garlic and herb. I have a garlic and herb seasoning that I love. I seasoned that rice up. Now, what I did was I took that mandarin orange sauce that it came with, and I put it in a pot, a pot, and then or a pan rather, and then I took some. I had some mango habanero sauce, Baby, I poured it in there with some honey, tossed my rice and those vegan nuggets in it, and I ate that today. It was good. And so I always eat in the rising, and then I juice. This is where I get all of my vegetables and all that nutrients and stuff in. Because this is watermelon, cucumber, ginger, and lemon. I switched to TikTok. Okay, I got you. I see you. Watermelon, ginger, and lemon in this. Then and I have the next juice I'm making after I'm done. I'm gonna make it today. It's gonna be apple, carrot. Wait a minute. Apple, carrot, and pear. And so I have that. And of course, I take my vitamins, my vitamin D, because a lot of us be battling depressive energy because we got low vitamin D levels. So next time you go to your doctor, make sure your doctor check your vitamin D levels. All right? And I'll be good to go. And then I drink water. I drink my water. I have my big thing of water. I drink this throughout the day, and I also put some tea bags in here with different herbs for immunity and all of that. And then I have my fruits that I may snack on. I'm like watermelon. I have like chia seeds and stuff. And then if I get hungry and I'm like, it's trying to take me out and I'm going to slip up, I have me some I have a protein shake that's like a birthday cake and whatever flavor, and then I have almond milk, right? Some vanilla flavor almond milk that I use with those. Okay, so that's sustainable, right? So if you're trying to make some changes, try something like that, where you eat with the sun, eat in the morning or early afternoon. And then you just drinking water, you have a smoothie or something throughout the day, because when you eat at nighttime, it takes 4 hours and some change for your stuff to digest and everything. And you try and do it when you sleep, and then you wake up tired and out of energy, because that's what your body would try and do instead of rest. All right. Now enough of my talking, my health talk, honey, because I said I got to get it together. I told the people today on the live, I got on the scale. I got on the scale 2-3 days ago, and I said I took me a break. And I looked at it, I said, and you look like it. So I said, let me get back on track. All right. Hey, Deja. Here we go, Tia. Let's go ahead and get started, Tia, for your full moon reading. Okay. I said, let me get back on track, because you always got to catch yourself when you start slipping. All right. Okay. All right, Tia. Let me say my prayer and we'll begin our full moon reading. Okay, so there's 2 things that we got to work on releasing. All right. Indecisiveness. I feel like you are a generator of ideas. You have a lot of wonderful ideas, brilliant plans that you just keep circling over and over and over and over again until you get dizzy and get tired of it, and then you don't do it. Okay? We're going to get rid of the indecisiveness. All right? Because the root of indecisiveness, or the lack of the commitment to what it is you want to do, it's all fear-based. I'm doing well, Deja. I'm doing well. It's all fear-based. It's all thinking that I'm afraid to do this because if I go for this and if I fully commit to this, then I run the risk of it messing up, so forth and so on. I just made a video about this. The guaranteed way to fail at a thing is to not do it. That is the guaranteed way to fail. So I want you during this full moon today, examine all the ways in which you have been indecisive about your goals and where you have let fear creep in and cause you to be energetically paralyzed. In addition to that, the spirit also was showing me you looking at other people or seeing other people either through scrolling through social media that either seem to have your ideas already and or are living the experience, the life experience that you want to live. And those thoughts come in that's like, well, you know, they got it. We're going to come speak against that. Okay? I also need to speak to all of the creatives, period. It don't matter if somebody else is doing it or has done it. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care if you want to do a t-shirt business. But everybody got a t-shirt business, but they don't have your t-shirt. Do it and do it well. Let's get you some messages from the moon here, Tia. All right? You got to release that fear. The old lighthouse heads know. I love you too. I'm an entrepreneur to the core and struggle with focusing on one idea or which one will really pop. Right. That's why they showed me that indecisiveness, right? When sometimes you just gotta, and then fear is the factor that causes you to be like, and it ends up overwhelming you, you know? And so you bring it to a halt. So let's get some moon messages here. Boom. So your problem is not focus, it's concentration. There is a difference, y'all, between focus and concentration. Let's talk about it. Focus is being able to look at something and say, this is a white pen. This is a white pen, right? Concentration is how long you are able to hold that focus. So you don't have a problem bringing forth an idea and focusing on that. You just have an issue with the duration of your focus. Because at the very sign of trouble, you be like, let me try something else in the event that something may interrupt that. So how do we increase concentration? We increase concentration by giving us a duration period with an idea. I'm going to focus on this one idea, and I'm going to focus on it and work on it for a month, 2 months. Matt, that's going to be it. I'm not changing ideas. I'm not working on nothing else until August, September, October, until October 30th. So you set duration periods. All right? And set accountability partners to help you with that. This card comes up here for you. I'll put it here so you can watch the replay. Fixed moon. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. Tidbit for people who are working on being readers and things like that. Try tapping into your intuition first and seeing what comes up, and utilize your cards and things as clarifiers. Because as we've seen here in these readings, the cards come out to support what the channeled message was. All right? So hold your vision. Hold your vision. That is a confirmation to the concentration being the issue, and really being the only issue, because fear causes us to concentrate less and less. Okay? Also, we have here full moon in Gemini showing up. Again, these full moon energies coming up here during the full moon. And this full moon in Gemini here is the answers you need are coming. Peace, peace, peace. The answers that you need are coming, right? So I need you to know this. Anytime you may feel stuck on a particular thing or whatever it is at this moment, you're not sure how to navigate. Release the fear that you won't find the solution. Release that today. And understand that everything that I need, everyone, hear this. Everything I need is already on the way. Everything I need is already on the way. Oh, Lord, Deja. Everything I need is already on the way. Okay? Let me prove it to you. When you were in the womb, before you knew you needed milk, your mother's breast was already tender. Because God goes ahead of you to prepare for you what you will need when you get there. Can you receive that and hold that in? So you're literally not designed to fail. Life goes ahead of you to bring you everything that you need for your furtherance. Did you feel that in your Shando? All right? Life goes ahead of you. So I need you to hold that. Hold that in your belly. Okay? And you will get those answers, Tia, as soon as you release the fear that they might not come. It's going to hit you. All right? And of course, full moon in Scorpio comes up here, which speaks to releasing the negative mindsets. All right? Releasing that. So for this full moon, focus on those things we were talking about. All right? We are releasing the distractions. We are releasing the lack of concentration. We're releasing the fear that causes the lack of concentration. Okay? Before you even knew, hold on. Now, let me hold up, because y'all know I was slip into a motivational speech. I will slip over into it. But just know that life goes ahead of you. God goes ahead of you. The spirit goes ahead of you. The universe goes ahead of you to provide for you everything you need, even before you know that you needed it. And that's a fact. All right, let's get you some crystals that you can work with if you have them now, or you can get these crystals and work with them coming up. Okay, here we go. Black tourmaline. Black tourmaline. Protect your energy. All right? Black tourmaline is going to help you protect your energy from others, but also harness your energy so you are not giving energy to things that don't require it. Okay? Appetite. Appetite is going to help you to get out of your comfort zone. All right? Going to help you to get out of your comfort zone. So out of the stagnancy, out of whatever the comfort zone is, some of our comfort zone is fear. We're comfortable being afraid. We're comfortable in chaos. All right? So this is going to help get you out of your comfortability and into a space of compatibility. Come on. All right? And then we have Unakite. Live in the now. So black tourmaline, appetite, and Unakite. I also want you to look up some mindfulness meditations so that you can practice mindfulness and help you to stay present. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, Tia. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. You got it. You got it. You're welcome. I'm telling you, Christina, because Christina, no, I will slip into a sermon. I know if I walk in church right now, I'm gonna catch on fire, but I will slip. I will slip over. Because life goes ahead of us, y'all, every single time. That same job that allows you to pay for your house, to keep your family together, keep all of the things in working in decent order. That same house, 30, 40, 50 years ago, 60, 70 years ago, the person had the vision to start that construction company. To build the job. The person had the vision to start this company that just so happened to be where you are for you to get a good job. That's life going ahead of you. But we don't look at it like that. We be like, I don't feel like the spirit is helping me. I feel like the spirit ain't doing this. I feel like I don't have no connection. Your ancestors, listen. The spirit has already gone ahead of you. Serene said, listen to you talk about Agnes forcing me to get on Patreon. I don't want to be Agnes. Good. And I don't want you to be Agnes. Okay. Now I have Nikki. Nikki, are you here, Nikki? Oh, I got to put my right background up, not just my arm. Dear God. I see you, Nikki. Now, let me put my good background up. Mm-hmm. All right. Just so y'all know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have space for 4 more people on my list. 4. I'm gonna need a hair wrap tutorial because I'm jealous. Listen, when I got on, When I got on, I was still tying my hair wrap. I said, "Ooh, y'all done caught me with the hair wrap down." All right, Nikki, let's go. Let's see what we got for you. After Nikki, I got Shanika, Tyree, and then Deshaun. All right, here we go. Mm-mm-mm. What happens is I start yawning because I be doing all this deep breathing and stuff for these readings. I don't be tired. I just do all the deep breathing. It always causes me to yawn. All right, here we go. Okay, Nikki. So, Lynn says, I got so much going on. You'll need an oxygen tank. Okay. Not an oxygen tank. Screaming. Okay, Nikki. So let's look at this. The spirit kept showing me smoke. Okay. And so hopefully you don't have smoke with nobody. Release wanting to have smoke. Okay. I'm kidding. But the spirit showed me smoke. Okay. Um, Smoke though as a warning sign, right? And so what I feel, Nikki, is that even when it comes to people, I think you be seeing the best and hoping for the best in people. And they be showing red flags and you be like, well, maybe it's not this. The spirit wants you to release the self-doubt, right? When your intuition tap you on the side and be like, "Duh, girl, this is a problem. This person is thrown off." You are correct. All right. And this even goes even with yourself. A lot of times when we see things going wrong, when we see things going wrong, even with ourselves, I don't know why we think this, but we think that if we don't pay attention to it, it's just going to go away. What in the bear? And they say when you see a bear in the woods, you're supposed to freeze. That is going to make it go away. Not quite. Okay. A lot of times when we see red flags or we see warning signs, even physically with our health or with anything going on with us, because of our fear of addressing it, our fear of confronting it, our fear of what results it will yield, we just be like, I'll get to it. And then if we become procrastinators, and then the problem multiplies itself. The problem multiplies itself, child. And then it's a much bigger problem than it would have been if we just went at it head on. But beneath all of this, is the doubt in your intuition. That's what we want to release. The doubt in the intuition, right? The blocks to your intuitive energy. We want to release that. You can assist yourself with that through third eye meditations, third eye affirmations, all right? And also sacral chakra affirmations, the sacral chakra meditations. Let's get you some messages from the moon here. Okay? Come on now. All right, let's look at this. So, the first thing we have here is believe in the impossible. All right? Now, what I find very interesting about this believe in the impossible here, it's a blue moon, right? So, with this belief, this is still tied to the intuition, right? And what I would definitely say is bring into your sight and into your vision what it is you want for your business. And I mean, I was getting ready to say stupid. Uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Stupid success, honey. Where it's just like you finna have $1 billion coming in next month. I don't care what it is, but dream big. Place a big vision goal on top of your business, on top of your finances, and trust your intuition. Trust your intuition to guide you to that. Even with our businesses, we don't be looking at it and seeing it as big as we should. We don't. We forget that even just our vision boarding, our journal work, even our vision boarding and our journal work is working. Okay? That's working, honey. That's some magic, girl. About long-term goals for your business. You understand? In addition to that, you got the full moon here in Scorpio. Again, all this full moon energy showing up here. This full moon in Scorpio comes to speak to, has some seasoning underneath my nail. Not the seasoning store. The full moon comes to speak about releasing negative energy. The full moon in Scorpio in particular, right? So any negative energy, any negative thoughts that you have surrounding your faith in yourself, your belief in yourself, your belief in your vision, that needs to be released with this full moon. We got to let that go. All right? That has to be released. Because we're not here for that. And you got the new moon eclipse here. So the message from the moon is also the fact that you're going to have a big, strong shift after this releasing. A powerful change. And this is also positive. Okay? And a confirmation with the light bulb. This is going to be a positive change and transformation. Okay? Positive change and transformation. Let's get you some crystals that you should be working with. If you got them today, good. If you don't got them today, order them so you can work with them to release all of this. We got iolite. 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 And you know what this says? Iolite. Shift your money mindset. Wasn't we just talking about the business? Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody sad. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Listen, y'all wasn't ready. I keeps the instruments. Does anyone know a good place to buy crystals from? Etsy's really good because you can get private sellers there. Honestly, if you have to, Amazon, or if you have a crystal shop local, you want to go and get it from there so you can see it. You can always test whether your crystal is real or not by taking a lighter and burning it. If you start smelling a chemical smell and get all black and you can't wipe it off, it's plastic. Okay. If you can't wipe it off and it return to its color, it is not real. It is not real. All right. You also got chrysoprase. Chrysoprase. All right. Chrysoprase has to do with allowing yourself to receive abundance and prosperity. All right. And lastly, some good old fluoride. All right. Fluoride helps you to find peace within. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Okay. All right. You better believe in yourself. Alexa, play Believe in Yourself from The Wiz. So you have Lena Horne. If you believe. She said, ooh, believe in yourself as I believe in you. Yeah. All right, Nicole. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody sad. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Okay. Thank you. Nicole. Nicole, high vibes. I see you. Every time I hear that song, it makes me want to cry. But of course, my tough self holds it in. And see, that's what's wrong now. That's why in your reading, that's why they brought that up. I'm not gonna cry. You took that too far. When Mary J. Listen, when Mary J. Blige said, "I'm not gonna cry," I'm not gonna shed a tear. When I said, all the way 11 years, I told you I ain't. Okay, good. Oh, y'all, look who done showed up in my YouTube comments. My best friend done showed up here, y'all. Y'all go subscribe to his YouTube channel if y'all here on YouTube. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel, Stat. That's my best friend, y'all. He terrorizes me every chance that he gets. And I'm glad that he checked because, hold up, now that he's here, I'm glad that he learned to check my socials before he called me. He's on my YouTube. Corey Green. I'm glad that he's learned to check my YouTube before he calls me. Remember that my phone kept ringing and I had to pause and interrupt? That's because it's him. Because I put my phone on do not disturb. But he had to be one of the numbers that can call me if I'm not on do not disturb. If I am on do not disturb, because you said there were certain numbers can still call you. He's one of those people. So now, if my phone ring and I'm on live, he's doing it on purpose, and I want y'all to unsubscribe. Okay? If he calls while I'm on live, run and unsubscribe. Always on live when I call, and is because I'm working. Okay? Anyway, that's him, y'all. All right. So now I'm on Nicole. Nicole, are you here? I have room for one more person on my list. One more person after Carolyn. I got you. All right, Nicole. Here we go. Let's go ahead and tap in. As a reminder to those, we're doing full moon readings. Today is the full moon where we talk about release. All right. And we're focusing on what it is that we need to release and what it is that we need to let go of on today. All right. So let's go ahead. Nicole. Say my prayers and we will begin. Okay, Nicole. The spirit keeps showing me feet being planted firmly in the ground. So this lets me know that there is some trouble when it comes to standing firmly on your beliefs, standing firmly in your decisions, and being worried about the response to your decision to stand firm in that. All right? The spirit wants you to release on this new moon the thought or the belief that you got to change your position, that you got to compromise what you know in order to be of comfort to other people. Release the thoughts that you can't stand firmly in your life path, in your life decision. That you can or that you can't do your own thing in the way that you see fit for it to be done. You see, because this is also linked to fear, and this also has something to do with expression, right? So if we look at the two chakras, this will be the root chakra, and this will be the solar plexus chakra. So I want you to focus on those chakras today in particular. All right? Let's get you some moon messages here. But yeah, we can't be afraid of our own path, our own mind, our own perspective, and our own way. Despite what people may think, may say, guess what? You could have did what they wanted you to do, and they would have still had something to say about when you decided to do it. Finally, they listened to me. Now, ain't that crazy? That's why I say you better off just doing what it is you want to do. Because people will find every reason. Every reason. All right. How I know this is true is that right here, we got the full moon in Pisces, which shows up here, Nicole. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. This is a confirmation because today is, in fact, the full moon in Pisces. All right. So this is a confirmation to the message, the confirmation of the release. You also have void, of course, moon. Right? So this is coming to say that whatever it is, the fear of what we think will happen as a negative result of being ourselves, living our true expression, whatever we think may happen and may come up of that, it's not going to happen. The negative things that we expect, it's not going to happen. Period. And so this is another element of what you need to release, expecting the worst. Because the worst doesn't really happen. It very rarely, if ever, happens. So we have the third quarter moon as well, which shows up here, Nicole, which speaks to adjustments are required. All right. This is why I was telling you to work on the root chakra and the solar plexus chakra. All right. Solar plexus is our willpower and our confidence. Root chakra is our security and stability. Okay. Also, we have time to breathe out with the disseminating moon. With this time to breathe out, this is coming again to speak to the solar plexus, but also to just the comfortability of self, the comfortability of your own decisions, right? Of your own way of living, and people just having to get with the program, honey. Let's get you some crystals, Nicole. Here we go. You got Amazonite here. Amazonite. Amazonite helps to ease tension and loosen your grip. We also have shungite here, which helps to detoxify your life. All right. So let's get those crystals and work with those crystals so we can live in our freedom. Okay, Nicole? All right. Thank you. All right. I got Tyree. Then I got Deshawn, Christina, Helen, then Carolyn. Hey, I see you. Okay. Here we go. So my prayer will begin. Okay, Tyree, here we go. First thing that the spirit is bringing up here is, hey, Tink Tink, my godparent. Listen, Tink Tink is my first self-proclaimed godchild. She has come and snatched it up, okay? She's coming in as the first. Okay. Here we go, Tyree. The first thing that the spirit is bringing up here for you is a fear or a need, rather, to release the fear attached with getting help or needing help. Okay? The fear of getting help, the fear of needing help, and working with others to get the help that you need. You know, I think you have been assigned the strong person, the strong woman role. All right. And I think that you have lived in that. But let me tell you something. I've seen plenty of movies where the superhero needed help. I've seen plenty of movies where even the superhero needed help. Okay? And so I think that your visions are excellent, are great. But I also feel like there is either from a lack of trust or even from a little bit of a prioritization. We probably got some hurt Leo energy in your natal chart or Aries that don't want to be seen as an individual that needs help. You understand? And so what I want you to do is today examine in your life any spot, any place where you know you are afraid to get assistance with, or you're afraid to get help with. And we got to release that. We got to release the fear attached to that. What does that mean if I need help, right? And then we create all these scenarios. The reality is that it starts and stops right there. What does it mean if I need help? That I need help, that I need assistance, all right? So I feel like there's going to be a lot of collaboration opportunities coming forth for you, even before this year closes out, and definitely well into next year. And so I want you to be open to receiving help. Okay? Let's get you some messages from the moon here. All right. It's the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's look at this for you. We have the new moon in Cancer. Okay. I don't trust too many people. I don't ask for help often. Right. And that's what I say. I understand. I definitely understand. And so with this new moon in Cancer energy here, this is speaking to you and your loved ones being safe. So the person who tends to not ask for help tends to be the person that saves everybody. The person who doesn't ask for help tends to be the person that runs, honey, and saves everybody. The person that don't ask for help normally be the number one person that get called to help. All right? And so I feel like there has been a lot of energy of give and not enough energy of receive. All right? Not enough energy of receive. All right? And so what we want to do is bring forth a balance. I want you to release today with this full moon any lack of reciprocity in your life. Either an unwillingness on your part or an unwillingness on the other people's part. I need you to understand this. The people going to get taken care of one way or another. They are responsible for their breakthroughs. And you are responsible for yours, right? So you need to learn how to put that energy back into the things you want to do and even getting some assistance with that for yourself. Okay? We also have here full moon in Libra, a win-win forecast, a win-win outcome is forecast. All right. And so what this is saying, you're not set up to lose. Okay. You're not set up to lose. And whatever it is that you are going between right now or in the upcoming months, it's going to be a win for you, period. The scales will always balance out. Always, 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 always balance out. You are also approaching some conclusions to some hard financial times and or relationship times. Those things are all coming to an end, especially as this year closes. All right. So you can assist that energy in coming in by not holding on to the previous feelings of fear, of letting people help you, of collaborating, of all of that, letting that go. Okay? Let me tell you, I always tell the people to quote from Dreamgirls. You got the same dress I got? Yes. You got the same wig I got? Yes. Then shut up. As in, they got a spirit team just like you got a spirit team. They got the same, ain't nothing but one God. They got the same, everybody got the same help. Okay? They can figure it out. Sometimes we got to flex that no muscle. Okay? Let's see what crystals for you. Okay. All right. Boom. Aragonite. Aragonite. It helps you to release your emotional baggage. Boom. You want the aragonite and you want the malachite. Hey, Melinda, all your stuff came in today. I'm be sending you a email. Okay, we got malachite here. All right, malachite crystal. Malachite, it's time to transform. Transformation. Okay. So I want you to get aragonite and malachite. All right. Aragonite and malachite. All right. Next I have, well, thank you. Thank you so much. You got that, Tyree? Thank you. Yeah. Now we have Deshaun. With crystals, you can do I have 4 people on my list, but I have 1 spot left. Hey. I see you, Sean. Something I was gonna tell y'all. Oh, I don't know if y'all know this, and it's my fault because I don't be posting all the videos, but I'm also a root worker. I do root work. We're gonna be doing a full moon ritual tonight on live. But I do root work. And Melinda, if you don't mind, I'm not gonna say all the business, but I'm just gonna say this. Melinda, you know, was having a situation, and I'll send you money. Guess what? Penny got my answer oil again. Not again, but Melinda had a situation going on with an individual that is a problem, right? And as soon as we had the session where she was telling me about this, and I figured out what it was that we're going to do for the root working, would you not know that all of a sudden that same person started reaching out, started trying to figure out what was going on, because the energy already shifted in which they knew they messed up. The energy shifted in the same day. They already knew that it was going to be a problem. Melinda, are there any lies being told? Melinda emailed me and was like, Darcel, you're not going to believe this. Okay. Seriously. And a mysterious flower bloomed in her yard. I'm trying to tell you. This is stuff. Okay. So if you need some root working done, protection work, someone's doing harm to you, you're trying to cleanse, whatever you're trying to do, go ahead and book the root work consultation so we could get that figured out for you. Okay, moving forward, we got Deshaun right now. I have 1 spot left on my list. 1 spot. Okay, here we go, Deshaun. Sean, oh, you're Sean on here. Okay, Sean. Oh, you did to Venmo? Okay, I got you. Okay, so that being said, Melinda is the last person. So let me go ahead and close my list. And I do this not because I don't want to read y'all, but I just got to conserve my energy because then I'll be sleeping 40 days and 40 nights. Oh, you have a meeting at 2:30. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay, let's go, Deshaun. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so Sean, let's look at this. Okay, so Sean, I need to speak to. Can we work something out, godparent, please? Here she go. Fine, fine. Get over there. Oh, you got a meeting. Oh, you can't do it. See, stressing me out. Don't even worry about it. Anyways, Sean, so I need to talk about these limitations that you put on yourself. This is based in image and or capabilities. Okay. I don't know what it is that you do for a living or what career that you're striving, but you be locking yourself in. Like it's like you play yourself. You play yourself with it. Like I don't know if you think that I don't know if it's image related or you just don't know how you're gonna show up to the world or show up. I don't know how, I don't know what that is related to, but what I do know is whatever it is that this career is, and it feels creative, it just feels like you are working from a space of limitation and you are putting parameters on yourself. So I need for you to release that, release the parameters, release the limitations, release that. No, release that. Release the limitations to how far it is you think you can go, how far it is you think you can take your what it is that you're doing. Release that. Because whatever this is, you're not bad at it. That's number one. Okay? Because if you were bad at it, the conversation would have went, I need you to release that career. I would have said, I need you to release it and find something else to do. But that's not what's coming up here. What's coming up here is a need for added confidence, right? And know that the sky is the limit to what I can have. And the sky barely ain't even the limit. All right? So in order to enlarge your territory, enlarge it first in your expectation and your vision for yourself. Okay? See, because I'm manifesting, y'all gonna see me on stage with Oprah talking about spirituality or with Dr. Iyanla Vanzant. Okay? I'm manifesting that. All right? I'm manifesting my TED Talk. Honey, can y'all imagine me on TED Talk? What? I need you to imagine and see yourself there and then take the steps to enlarge and increase your territory. Let's get you a message from the moon here. Christina says, yes, now don't you forget about us. I can't forget about y'all. Not the way y'all terrorized me. Y'all wouldn't let me forget. Anyhow. All right. So, good messages. Y'all know I would eat a TED Talk up. Okay. So, let's look at these moon messages. Full moon. Literally, this full moon energy. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine. You can't fail at what you're destined to do, Sean. Come on now, Cavity Podcast. Yes. You cannot fail at what you're destined to do, Sean. You would not be here if you were going to fail at it. Moon energy also says, new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus, and prosperity lies ahead. So, we're telling you already that you're not gonna fail at that. You got the new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Dude, I'm a Taurus. Boom. So, this is what I want you to do. You're gonna write that on paper tonight, all of the fears, and you're gonna burn that outside. You're gonna burn that. Then I want you to work on your solar plexus chakra. And let me click your page. That's right. You are a singer and a songwriter. That is right. I remember. No wonder it was this creative stuff. Yes. Okay. Solar plexus is where the diaphragm is. So all of your warm-ups, your vocal warm-ups, your vocal exercises, when you are doing those, set the intention for your solar plexus, for your confidence, and for your willpower. And we know as singers, singing from your diaphragm does what? Supports your sound. Right? It supports your sound. It adds that oomph and that push to it. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. So, work on that. Let's get you some crystals. Y'all ever had a jaw spasm? Woo, child. I had a jaw spasm, last night. That wore me out. I was like, oh, that sounded bad. I didn't have a jaw spasm because of that. Oh, my goodness. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. That's not what I meant. Don't. Mm-mm. I ain't got nothing to say about it. Not make it plain. Hush. Then sing my soul, my Savior to thee. How great thou art. Malachite. Malachite. Malachite, transformation. It's time to transform. You want to work with malachite. You want to work with selenite. Selenite helps to clear the clutter. Selenite helps to clear the clutter. Oh, y'all, this bag look. Oh, it's not like it's a nice bag, but it just look like one of them old lady purses. No, they all got that black bag. I was looking to see if I have my chapstick in here. Hey, now, excuse me, mature woman purses. A mature woman purse. Okay. The mature woman purse. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Let me find out, Carolyn, you got you a little black bag. Carolyn had her little black bag in hand, like, now, wait a minute. All right. So, for you, malachite, selenite, and then also celestite. Celestite. Okay, you know what, Lynn? Lynn said I do, LOL. Okay, celestite. Celestite helps us to feel well within. All right. So those crystals, work with those. How someone asked earlier and I didn't answer it because I got distracted. Working with crystals, you can hold your crystal in your hand while you do your meditation. You could pray with your crystals near you. You charge them up with the sun or with the moonlight, just depending on what crystal it is. Okay. And that's it. You should massage your what? Masseter? It's the muscle that connects your lower jaw to your face. Along with some gentle neck massage and stretching should stop those jaw spasms. Advice from a come on, you see, this is why it's good to have working professionals on the Lighthouse staff. Okay, we come on, licensed massage therapist, honey. She done gave me the. Now I'm finna tell everybody, listen, honey, I'm massaging my massager. Okay, come on. Oh. Oh, this feels good. Okay. All right, Sean. You got your crystals? You can always go back and watch it back on YouTube. You're so welcome. Christine, are you here, Christina? To the fire, to the limit, to the wall. We got to get into this full moon. All right? We're in the spirit of release. 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 Release that thing. Ashanama. Well, I thank God. Okay. Christina. Hi, Christina. Let's get into this. Masseter. Oh, it sound like Masseter. Masseter. Okay, God said Masseter. I don't know what it was. Okay, let's get into this. Full moon, full moon, full moon. Just as a reminder here to what the full moon in Pisces is about. Full moons, again, is about release. New moons is about newness, is about manifestation, right? And so with the full moon, this is talking about the things we need to release with Pisces, this emotional baggage, this is grief, this is old things coming up to the surface. We want to release all of that. So this is why a lot of us have been triggered as of recently, because things are coming up from our past emotions, because it gotta go. It has to go. All right. In addition to that, this is also a time where we are spiritually sensitive. All right. We are spiritually sensitive. And so being spiritually sensitive, you can expect to have more interactions, energy around you. You can expect to have overwhelm. You can expect to have those things. All right. Because the veil is lifted. Is that Larry Reed in here? Hey, Larry. He better still be in here because he hop in and go. He hops in and go. All right. So let's go ahead, Christina. Here we go. Ooh. Honey, my hand itches. There's some money coming. Oh! Okay. Here we go, Christina. Well, it's all heaven. Heaven is mine. Hey, Toka. Hey, Toka Hannes. Come on, Toka. Here we go. Let me say my prayer. Christina, so let's get into this. You are a queen who has to be drugged to her throne. You know what it means to be a queen that has to be drugged to her throne? That is that we do not, that's someone who does not fully recognize how great they are and how impactful they are. And so I feel like you have been working on that, Christina. However, we still got some remnants in there. We still got some remnantizations, all right, of just how great and how impactful you can be. Okay. I get the sense that you are still in the process of taking your full power and accepting, that with all that you have, what you have right now, you are able to do great things in your field. I think it's easy to compare to people who have higher degrees than us, and be like, or more experienced than us, and be like, I'm not like them. I don't have that. You don't need to have that. You have everything that you need to do what you need to do. Okay? And if the opportunity presents itself where you can get more educational, more things, then you can do that at that time. But that right there does not halt you from doing what it is that you know that you should do. Shirt is eating. This shirt, you like the situation going on? You like this situation going on here? I'm trying. Thank you, Amora. All right. So your release is about your potential. I'm releasing any low frequency thoughts about my potential, about my greatness. I'm releasing that. About how impactful I can be with what I currently have. Queen Moonlight. Ubatala, yeah. Ife. Bye-bye. Come on, Queen Moonlight. With that Obatala energy here. Let's get your moon messages. I've been considering leaving my current job, so I feel like it's been holding me back. Absolutely. Christina, don't let your past hold you back. Christina, now you just said this, and then the card comes out. Don't let the past hold you back. So there's your confirmation for that. As Christina, listen. Live footage of me wanting to make it up, but I can't. Literally, the card that comes out here. New moon, a new start is coming. I'm gonna be like the spade players. Release. Another confirmation. You can't make it up, y'all. And then here you go. How am I gonna do this? Full moon comes here in Gemini. The answers that you need are coming. So, release any fear about your potential. Release anything that you feel is holding you back, and release the thoughts that after you release what's holding you back, that nothing good is gonna come. It is. It's yet on the way. Let's get you some crystals, Christina. Hey, everybody. My name is Darcy. I tried to make it up and I couldn't. Gemini is my sun sign. I'm screaming. All right. Let me tell y'all. You got phantom quartz here. Phantom quartz crystal. Literally about embracing change. literally about embracing change. Okay. You got hematite, which is going to help you ground yourself. And you got carnelian, which is going to help feed your creativity. Oh, and there's a fourth card that came out here, chrysoprase. Chrysoprase is coming out, which is going to help you receive the prosperity and abundance. All right, Christina. Thank you. You got this, girl. Alexa, play A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. I'm ready for it. Thank you. You are welcome. Okay, Helen. Hi, Helen. Are you here? I love Helen. Helen and Carolyn. I see you, Helen. All right, Helen. Here we go. Hey, Helen. So, the first thing that the Spirit showed me was you holding up the whole world. Helen has the whole world in her hands. Helen, I want you to release your cape. Release your superhero cape. All right? I want you to think about the ways in which you have been carrying the burdens of other people and having to be a fixer and a solver for others. Okay? I want you to be aware, be mindful of that, of the spaces in which you have been a fixer, a solver for others, and redirect that energy to yourself. I think that you have spent a great deal of your life in service, which is definitely admirable, and you're definitely good at what it is that you do. However, with that comes a carrying of weight, a carrying of burdens, family burdens, friend burdens, right? Some you have to deal with and some you don't. So for your full moon, I want you to focus on that. Get your pen and pad and write out the ways in which you have been taking on other people's mess and supporting people, some people that really even won't support themselves. All right? We have to be careful as people because we be people that's addicted to being of service, right? We have been conditioned to be of service. And so we have to be mindful of that. Let's get you some messages from the moon energy here. All right. So here we go. Confirmation of those things. Let me get another confirmation here. Child. Listen. I'm telling you what I said, trying to hold up the rest of the world. We got Aunt Savannah here, who's the ancestor of balance, who's literally holding up all of this stuff while looking forward. This comes in reverse, right? Holding up, trying to hold stuff up back here, handle this, look this way. Listen, somebody got to hold their own SHIT. All right? We got the dinner table here in reverse, which lets me know that it does have to do with people you're connected with and even family. All right? And the hospital here, which speaks to you helping, multitasking, right? And then another thing that happens too is then our energy be gone. Then it'd be time for us, and we'd be like, ooh, I just want to lay down here, rub my feet together. No, all that superwoman energy, we need to be using it on us. So, new moon eclipse, expecting a powerful change. So we got a powerful shift that's coming up here for you in a good way, a good, powerful shift. All right. We have new moon in Sagittarius, which speaks to luck being on your side. So this is how I know that this change is going to be positive, right? As well as the full moon in Scorpio, which lets us know that we need to release all negativity, all things that cause us negativity, all things that wears us down. Come on. Early in the morning, I put breakfast on your table, and I make sure that your coffee has sugar and cream. Your eggs are over easy and your toast done lightly. All that's missing is your morning kiss that used to greet me. I'm not your superwoman. And then Gladys, Patty, and Dionne Warwick did a version. Patty said, now, you say your juice is sour. When it used to be so sweet. But I can't help but to wonder if you're talking about me, baby. Okay. We're not being the superwoman. We're putting capes down. Okay. Let's get you some crystals. I'm not your super woman. Oh, I remember, I be talking mess about these cards flying everywhere. Listen, but I'll speak of that in just a second. Let me say this. Tiger's Eye. Get you some Tiger's Eye crystal. Tiger's Eye crystal helps us to overcome our fears. Okay? Moonstone. Moonstone helps us to live in our purpose. And then some shungite. Shungite. And remember, if you need to go back and look at this, it's on YouTube. It's on my YouTube under Darcel Andre. Shungite helps to detoxify our lives. All right? Now, you say your juice is sour. That's what she said, Serene. Sis was singing. Okay. All right. You got those infusing now? Come on now. Confirmation. There's no, come on now, y'all. There's no way. Positive. That's how we get the confirmations here. All right. Alignment for new moon. Got you. I love that. You so on point. Lynn, I'll be on point. Okay. All right. I'll be really listening. Y'all don't be making it up. All right, Carolyn. There's one person before you. You're up next after this person. Outside with them. Perfect, Helen. Okay, Carolyn. Here we go. Not I'm have to call him back. Oh Lord. Not they late anyways. Well, I'm finna do Carolyn's reading, then I'm gonna do yours. So I have Carolyn's right now. All right, here we go, Carolyn. Thank you, Helen. You're welcome. Here we go, Carolyn. This ring is cute, but it kept trying to get in the way of my hands. All right, here we go. All right. Carolyn. So, what's coming up here is the inner child. All right? This is speaking to, you know, our adulting ways. What they say, all work and no play makes John a dull boy. John, Tom, Jack, Bill, Bob, whatever. And so what this is coming to say is, you know, we need to release the inner child. You've had the experience where you had to be on point, taking care of things. You know, we're in our adulthood, but we be losing our joy, our fun time, you know? As children, let me tell you something. Children will have fun anywhere. I remember laying on the floor one time because I was in my room. I think I got in trouble and had to stay in my room. I laid on the floor, and you know the door stopper, the thong, thong, the door stopper, baby. I was on that floor having a time with that door stopper. Thong, 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 thong. It was everything. Okay? It was everything. That is coming to say release this kind of seriousness, attitude towards living. Release that seriousness attitude. Hey, Jax, towards life. Okay. And enjoy. I want you to release the restrictions on your joy this full moon. Release the restrictions on your joy. Okay? Release it. Because that right there is the holding back. Now, this right here is with the sacral chakra. All right? So you want to lean into working with your sacral chakra affirmations, sacral chakra meditations, all of that. That's where the inner child energy lies. Right there at the womb center. So let's go ahead and get you some messages here. From the moon energy. Okay, so let's look at this. We got the full moon in Libra here, right? With this full moon in Libra showing up, this is talking about a win-win outcome, right? Essentially saying there's nothing to lose by having fun and leaning into that energy. That is youthful, all right? That is, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself, Lynn. Let me tell you something. There's some events in your life that you can't control, right? However, you can control this. You understand? And there's nothing that you can lose by doing this, Lynn. Okay? We also got the full moon in Leo showing up here. The full moon in Leo, one thing about Leos, when we do it big. So if we're going to enjoy ourselves, we're going to enjoy ourselves. So with this release of the full moon in Leo, though, because it's about release, one downfall of the Leo energy is our pride. Our pride be out of control. Okay? Our pride be way out of control. And so our pride is what stops us from what we think we're going to look like, will stop us from going into it. My moon is in Leo. Well, there you have it. All right. So now that your actual moon is in Leo, right? I want you to look up and read about your full moon, well, your moon, in Leo, right? And what things you need to look out for with that, or how you can better help yourself stay balanced with that moon sign in Leo. Okay? Got you. All right, my dear. We have that for you. Let's get you some crystals. I am Janelle joined. Speaking of Janelle, I love Janelle Monáe. Oh my. I live for Janelle Monáe. Okay? I live for Janelle Monáe. We got apatite crystal here. Yes, apatite, apatite, apatite crystal here. Apatite crystal. Get out of your comfort zone. That's why when you sit there and think there's a lie in the midst, honey, it just never shows up because there isn't one. Appetite, get out of your comfort zone. Okay. We have aquamarine. Aquamarine crystal. Speaking of going with the flow. All right. That freedom, that free flowing energy we were talking about with the sacral, with the inner child. Right. And last but definitely not least, we got some pyrite. So this moon energy here really wants you to work with bringing in some money. So we're releasing all bondage here. Now, what's interesting about that is that abundance, that prosperity, that creating that wealth, creating that abundance is also linked to the sacral chakra, where the inner child is. Okay. So sacral chakra meditation, sacral chakra affirmations, as well as doing that good old release. Okay. Today. All right, Lynn. Thank you. All right. Linnell, are you here? Linnell, thank you so much. You're so welcome. Faster and faster you go. Faster and faster you go. Faster, faster you go. All right, Linnell. Here we go. I'm going to still be on listening and driving. Okay. Oh, Melinda, I forgot all about you. Melinda, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. It's because I was looking at my Cash App. I forgot the Venmo. I am so sorry, Melinda. Okay. I forgot all about you. I'm so glad you said something. She was right before me. Okay. Let me do Melinda. And then I'm going to do you. I forgot. Dear God. I'm so glad. Thank you for clarifying this. We're saying that because I was like, I thought I was at the end, child. Ooh. Okay. I didn't even know. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk here with this good old new moon, child. Full moon, excuse me. Not new moon. I'm trying to do too many things at once. That's my problem. Hold on. Let me just do this while my mind is halfway right. All right. Here we go, Melinda. And then Linnell. All right, Melinda. So my prayer will get started. Okay, Melinda. So what the spirit kept showing me was this tree, or this like kind of potted tree, right? And it showed me this tree was initially in the ground, but they're showing me like this tree being put in a pot of some sort, right? And when that is happening, when that's done, it symbolizes to me like a need to control how a thing grows, right? So your spirit team is wanting you to release the need to control how you grow. All right? Release the need to control the way that things happen, right? The way that the growth comes about. Okay? Because that's not the important part, right? The important part is that you grow, is that the funds grow, is that the business grow, right? So we want to release any need to control it, because our need to control it ends up stifling the energy. So I am surrendering my need to control the process. Okay? And that's a message for all of us. We stay trying to control the process, baby. We stay trying to control the process. That's not it. We don't need to control the process. We just have to be in control of ourselves through the process. Let's get you some messages from the moon here. Okay. So a couple of things come up here with these messages from the moon is that the energy is gaining momentum. So this is all positive. This is all about the things you're manifesting, the things you're manifesting for your family, the things you're manifesting for yourself and for your business. The moon is like, oh yes, this is increasing, right? All the workings, all the focusing, all of that is building up. And you can expect resistance and opposition to appear, right? That's just a part of it. You're experiencing all this growth and they don't want you to grow, right? Negativity tries to hold on by the hairs of its chinny chin chin, but it's because cycles are closing and coming to an end, right? That's why things have picked up in certain ways. But again, can't control the process. The only thing you can be in control of is yourself during the process. Okay? Good. We also have North Node here, which shows up to speak to stepping outside of your comfort zone. All right? Step outside your comfort zone. And a lot of that has to do with control, right? Sometimes we're very, very comfortable. Hey, Dream, what's up? How are you doing, sweetheart? Very, very comfortable in control, right? Controlling the process. But then, we be freaking out. We be human and having these errors and mess up because we be trying to be in control. So it's best to say, I want to control the things that I can control, and the things that I can't control, get somebody else to do it. Okay? Get somebody else to do it. Come on to Heart Eyes. I appreciate you. All right? Let's get you some crystals here. And also, if you and your wonderful partner start having some emotional issues amongst you, charge it to the retrograde in the moon, honey. That's just what it is. All right. Just came in. Just came in. What's the topic of today? We're doing full moon readings. I'm finishing up my list. Mm-hmm. Let's get you some crystals. Amazonite comes up here, which is specifically loosen your grip. Loosen your grip, which is, there you have it, confirmation. 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 Ooh, confirmation. A confirmation. All right, loosen your grip. Okay. In addition to that, appetite comes out again. APATITE. Appetite. Get out of your comfort zone. Okay. Now, when the cards confirm across the decks, that's how you know the message is real. It's the same message, or it confirms, okay? Then we have turquoise here, crystal, which helps you to prioritize your health or reminds you to do that. Okay, Melinda, that's why things have gotten uncomfortable. We talked about this before, right? Because there's a shifting. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Melinda. You got it. You got it. You got it. Got it. Got it. Release that control. Right. Last but not least, I got Linnell. Linnell, are you here, boo? Excited as usual. Come on. All right, here we go. All right. Here we go. Final full moon reading of the night, of the day, rather. Linnell, let's see. What do we have here for you? Okay. So, y'all know the spirit shows me stuff in interesting ways. They showed me a USB, right? And when they showed me it on the other side, it had something crazy like it was like 5 terabytes or something like that, like a crazy amount of storage, right? When I see this, as it pertains to this particular reading, this to me is you needing to release on this full moon all of the experiences and the emotions of the betrayal, of the disrespect, of the heartbreak, of the negativity that you have stored within you. Because it is taking up storage. Taking up storage. Okay? And I think that you, being who you are within your family, you have been in a position most of your life where you have to just be the one to swallow the stuff and keep pressing and keep moving on. Right? But the problem is that it don't change the fact that it's poison. All right? It don't change the fact that it's poison. And it affects you. It affects you. It just does. And it's also unfair to you to have to store all of that, because a lot of that stuff isn't even your stuff. You storing stuff for other people. Other people's stuff is on your flash drive. Okay? And so the spirit is telling you, give yourself permission to release all of the stuff that you have been holding on to, especially for a long time. Release that, because that doesn't serve you. And the only person who has all those files and that energy in you or in them is you. All right? So you don't have to hold on to those things, because you are not defined by those things. You are not defined by those moments, right? You no longer have to identify as that. Okay? Let's get you some messages from the moon here. Purging ourselves from that. Spirits get messed from the moon. Okay, let me get one more card for you. Okay. So, what we have here is full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Come on. The end of a tough cycle approaches. You know, only thing we've been talking about is the closing of cycles. The only thing we've been talking about is the closing of cycles, right? And so those cycles are coming to an end. And we're grateful for that. The struggle, all of that is coming to an end. And so that's why you can expect the emotions to get hype up. You can expect for things to intensify because it's on its way out. Okay? So don't fall into the trap. Just let it. If people start to want to act crazy, don't fall into it. Just let it do what it does because that's its cue that it's on its way out. We got the full moon here. Again, surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine. The things that I have control over, let me do it. The things that I don't have control of, the spirit got it. That don't have nothing to do with you. Oftentimes we cannot control the situation. We just can control us in the situation. Okay? That's where the true power comes in. And the energy from the moon is also coming to confirm for you with the balsamic moon that this is a time for healing and you have been doing that healing. Yes, the list is closed, but we're going to have a full moon ritual tonight that you could be a part of. Okay? All right? You have been doing the work. Okay? So keep that going. All right? Let's get you some crystals. One thing I appreciate, it's going to be closer to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Mm-hmm. Okay. Here we go. All right. So, this stuff flew everywhere. Hold on. Let me fix it. You got Shungite as well, which shows up here. Shungite, Shungite. Shungite. Shungite has come up before, and this Shungite helps you with detoxifying. You have Tiger's Eye that comes up here. Tiger's Eye helps you to overcome fears. And Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla. Chryssocolla. Chrysocolla helps with a fresh start. And that speaks to the closing of those old cycles. Okay? Thank you, Linnell. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So That's why I'm so excited. Yes, I'm so excited. Bum bum ba na na. Dun 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 na na. I know, I know, I know. I like it. Okay. I love you from a life filled place. Go forth and conquer. Do the right thing. Do what you do. Do it well. I love you all. I will talk to you all later. Peace, everybody. Peace.